Hello and happy Thursday, Wolves. Today is Thursday, January 9th, 2025. I don't know about you all, but I keep writing 2024 on stuff. Hopefully, I will stop doing that in a couple more days. But I am here with a few announcements. Actually, not even a few. I got one announcement, which is that we are still distributing school pictures. If you have school pictures, you believe you took one, we are distributing school pictures outside of the library through the three lunches, and you will find your pictures in alphabetical order by last name. So again, we are still distributing pictures outside of the library during all three lunches, and you will find your pictures by your last name. There is something else that's important, very, very important for our site, and we want to hear from you, our students, and we want to gather your voice and your input so we can understand how best to support you academically, socially, and emotionally. Our winter pulse survey is coming up. We will start doing our winter pulse survey on Monday, the 13th. And we would like 100% participation this time around. Again, if you don't say anything, we cannot do anything. So when we're taking the pulse survey, there's a few things that we need you to understand as you are working your way through the questions. Very first thing is ask if you don't understand. Don't simply click on an answer or circle something or bubble something in because you're just guessing. There are some key vocabulary words and things that are important to know when you're going through the poll survey. So I'm going to take you through a few right now, and I want you to keep this in mind when it's time to take that poll survey on Monday. And remember, we're looking for 100% participation. So we're looking at identity, agency, and belonging. So for a collaborative academic, social, and emotional learning environment, we look to our identity. The identity implies understandings and sensibilities associated with the multifaceted personal and social group status, basically who you are and who you hang around with, right? It suggests self-reflection and self-respect. Agency. Agency confers with wherewithal to impact positively on the psychological and social reality. It reflects hope and self-direction. So again, we're thinking positively and we interact positively with others. And finally, belonging. Belonging suggests the sense of connectedness and trust needed to engage in co-constructing an equitable, thriving local community and vibrant civil society. We can get along with one another and we feel as though we belong, right? And that can be in our social group, that can be in our classroom, that can be on our cheer team, our basketball team, any of the team sports, or just hanging out with your small clique at lunch. Okay? So with identity, we want you to have a strong sense of yourself with regard to your age, your gender, your religion, anything spiritual, your sexual orientation, your race, ethnicity, and your socioeconomic status. That means kind of where you fall in wise of money having. You know, if you got a little bit of money, you don't got a little bit of money, whatever it is, that's where you fall. That's your socioeconomic status. Okay? And what it sounds like and looks like and feels like when students place their identity as a priority, right? We might have different hair. We might have really nice nails. We might like wearing black shoes, right? We express ourselves in different ways. So expressing your views, expressing yourselves, and that is through club affiliations, culturally relevant education and lessons that you're getting, and the staff just being aware of who you are, right? And then when we get to agency, student agency, it sounds like leadership groups, like our student council, our male leadership, our female leadership, our yearbook, right? It sounds like, it looks like, and feels like students taking charge and being in charge of activities on our campus and monitoring their own grades and setting goals and achieving goals for themselves. And again, that sense of belongingness, what it feels like and sounds like and looks like. Students feel accepted and respected and included on campus. So accepted, respected, and included. And that can be from anybody on the campus. That can be the nurse, that could be the custodial team, that could be the office team, that could be one of your teachers. It could be one of the recreational aides. So it could be anyone on campus, including one of your classmates, right? There should be established clubs and groups. Think about it. Are there some clubs that you don't see? Well, utilize that student agency and let's create a club together, right? Because there should be a place for everyone, just like Webb, because Washington is where everybody belongs. Also, we're placing emphasis on building student-teacher relationships. Like, do you have a relationship with one teacher on campus? Maybe two. And again, they don't have to be a teacher. It could just be a staff. It could be an adult. It could be someone that you know is going to listen to you, is going to hear you, and is going to value what you're saying and your voice. Okay? So these are the things that we're going to be looking for in the Winter Pulse Survey. Teachers will be utilizing a proctoring method where they will have something to read to you. It only takes about 10 to 15 minutes to complete, so it does not take a lot of your time, but it does do a lot for your school and your community. Speaking and having a collective voice, again, exercising that student agency is going to help things be brought to our campus, help things to begin to change for students who need change. And we can't be there for you unless you let us know what's going on in those Washington streets, okay? So again, we're going to be taking this winter pulse survey Monday, the 13th. Your teachers will be proctoring this, which means they will help you through it. If you have questions, they will respond to those questions. And there is a script that all teachers should be reading in both English and Spanish. Okay? And if you have any questions about the pulse survey, what it is, maybe you want to learn about student agency, sense of belonging, or student identity a little more, please feel free to find me outside on the campus, out and about, and we can chat about it some more. If there are some things that you'd like to see here, this is a time that you would exercise your voice to make things and get things out that you want to see. Okay? So with that, I want you to make it a great day, Wolves. I will see you out there.